Welcome back. He's playing Bishop. I'm Brad Hopkins. We are brought to you by all Four Seasons Garage Doors. Whenever the guests pick the music, we got to go with it. So this was actually chosen by our next guest, Chidobe Awuzie. And the first thing Blaine said was, he chose this?
Oh, I like
Chido, what's going on, man? What's up with the music selection?
Hey, man, I'm a Cali boy, if y'all didn't know.
Yes.
That's a Cali artist, so just wanted to bring a little Cali flavor to the station.
And we love the flavor
To
that
the
you're
south,
yeah,
okay.
to the south station. Either way, well, we love the flavor that you're bringing to that secondary. As a matter of fact, not only are you a guy with some expertise and knowledge for the youngsters, but you've also got knowledge of some of the other guys on the other side of the football. You and Tyler Boyd were teammates for a couple of years up there in Cincinnati. How has that transition been for the both of you here to Nashville?
Man, that was one of the best free agent ticker news alerts I got on my phone when he signed. I was so excited. TB, I already know what he brings on the football field, but more than that, as a teammate and a brother, and as a leader, and just in the locker room, I know he's going to pay leaps and bounds for this team. So I'm really excited. I think he's going to love it here. We saw him today. I got to dap him up and talk to him, and felt like nothing changed. So I just know what we're going to bring to this team. So I'm really excited for him to be here.
Yeah, Amani talked earlier at the podium after you guys were finished with practice, and he mentioned how you and Legarius working against the likes of Calvin Ridley, against Tyler Boyd and DeAndre Hopkins is only going to make both units better. Is that how you see it?
Oh, man, for sure. And, we want to make sure that that when we go out there and step on that field, that we be in the best version of ourselves, because there's not going to be a day where we're slacking, because then none of us are going to get better. We need this work, and, Calvin, DeAndre, Tyler Boyd, they're going to face a gauntlet of great DBs, and, we're going to face a gauntlet of great receivers. So the best way to get prepared is do that with each other. And when you have people that's established in this league already, it makes it really fun, competitive, but also that whatever they're doing is what you're going to get on another Sunday. So it's gonna definitely be an interesting camp, and also just during this period competing with them. I know we're going to all get better.
He's one of the starting corners for the Tennessee Titans defense. Chidobe Awuzie joining us here on the program.
Well, Chido, I saw that you are a Colorado graduate. I'm wondering if you met Primetime, but I know you're at least happy that all this attention that Colorado's getting, whether win, lose, or draw, right?
Yeah. So Colorado's my alma mater. Colorado to the soil. I mean, that's where I learned a lot of what I know in football, and had a lot of fun there with my teammates. Was able to turn around the program. Now, when it comes to the current state of the program, as you guys know, there's a lot of cameras around, and they're the talk of the town. So things have changed a little bit. I'm still involved with the program, but there's certain barriers right now to meeting certain people. So that's all I'll say about that.
I didn't know that was going to be a sensitive nerve there. But something that could be sensitive is number 13. Why number 13? There's something behind all of that, number 13?
Lucky 13?
The number just called to me, a lot of people say the number 13 is unlucky. And, to me, so if someone were to say, oh, don't buy that sword, like a sword that you cut things with, oh, it's a dangerous sword. It's like, well, a sword's supposed to be dangerous, so the sword that's more dangerous, that cuts better, that's the one you want. So if you say number 13 is a dangerous number or unlucky, it's like, okay, well, I feel like my faith, my preparation, all that, that's the type of number I want. And for some reason it drew me towards it. And right now I'm saying one God, three persons, so that's the Trinity too. I'm a Christian man, so there's a lot of reasons I wore the number. And it looks cool.
Oh yeah, it looked nice out there when we watching today. I guess what team, and it could be because of the wide receiver that you dislike. I'm not going to say hated, just disliked and despised of when you played them, and why?
You're saying a receiver or a team that I despise in the NFL?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Mine was the Ravens, because they beat us. I'm so pissed still today, man. But I keep that. Life goes on.
I would say I despise them all the same. I despise them all the same. Even more than that.
Nice answer. I will
give you this. I will give you this.
Cheeto.
I despise wide receivers. I just despise them. Now, the certain ones that I'm cool with, but other than that, I don't like receivers. I just don't like them.
All right, Cheeto, I'm going to get you on this one then. Because you're playing these tricks on me, and I have to ask you, if you had to go back and tell Cheeto his rookie year something that you wish you would have known that you know today as a player, what would that have been?
That's a great question. I tell the rookie year for any player is different. They're gonna have a different experience, and I will say one thing is your job there is to earn respect of your teammates. Number one, I was doing that, but at the same time, I'm also there to try to improve the team. Like they drafted me second round when I was a Cowboy to be there to improve the team, and I became a starter the second week of the season because of an injury, and the team was counting on me. And like it's not sometimes when you get drafted, you're going to get certain opportunities, but it's not hard to get. It's harder to maintain it and to keep chasing after greatness, even though you're in a position where you're touching the field, you're able to make plays. Don't get comfortable. That's probably what I would have told myself.
Great answer there. One more question for me, and then I'll hand it over to my partner in crime here, Brad. And that is, I saw that you only gave up, I think it was 6 TDs off the cuff. I can't remember how many TDs you gave up last year. But what were your takeaways of why you gave them? And I want to believe that you know every single one of those touchdowns that you gave up, because I remember mine, right? So tell me your takeaways and what you could have done better in those. You don't have to tell me the players and who it was and all that. But I want to hear what were your takeaways, because you learned from your failures.
Yeah, so I think they got me down for giving up 3 TDs last year.
Oh, 3 TDs, okay.
So, the first one I gave up, I was in the slot. It was against the Ravens. I had a pretty wide split between 1 and 2. All my keys were there for a slot fade. And I ran with the receiver, but, Lamar threw a great ball, touchdown. That one I would have aligned better, and I would have anticipated that route. Another one that I gave up was actually a tip ball. A linebacker or a receiver, I don't remember, tipped it up, and then the guy that I was guarding just happened to catch it.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, then the third one, I don't count the third one. I don't think that one was really on me. But, PFF or whoever has the stats, they're going to say it was on me. But basically, it was an option route, and we had a man concept on defense. My man went up, but the ball was thrown to another person's, assignment, and I ended up tackling right on the goal line, and he fell in.
Oh.
So, yeah, those are my 3 touchdowns.
Oh, that you gave up? Pretty good. You learned. I don't know how much you learned, but yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
The recall and what happened and everything else always has to be in the DB because, we're always...
Yeah, and Blaine making you relive it, so that's also some pretty good stuff.
Because he'll never forget it. I never forget the one TD somebody called on me over my career.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. There you have it. We're on with Chidobe Awuzie.
Yeah, exactly. And they say that Denard Wilson, Cheeto, has no problem in bringing the intensity to practice. Now, I know you guys were just in shorts and you're just now getting to do some stuff, and he wasn't in attendance today. But your first interactions with your would-be defensive coordinator, what were your first impressions?
Oh, man, he commands the room. That would be number one. He really does command the room. You could tell that he commands a standard, on defense. But not only that, I could tell if you were his friend, he would command greatness out of his friends, too. So
oh, wow.
He's one of those guys that really cares about, doing the right thing, being successful, moving in the right way, and all the little details matter. So, that's kind of my first impression of him.
Yeah, how excited are you to get to see guys like Tavondre Sweat that are going to be occupying double teams and collapsing the pocket, maybe even allowing for opportunities for turnovers and stuff? How good is it to see that front seven in front of you developing?
Oh, I'm really excited. Just getting with a new pack of wolves, around us. It's just really like every piece that we've added, I could just see the final picture. Even though it hasn't come all together yet, we're still learning the defense, we're learning the offense. But a player like Tavondre Sweat, when he gets comfortable, I know what he's going to be able to bring to the table. Obviously, Simmons is going to be a great influence on him. Sebastian's going to be a great influence on him and all our other D linemen. But really, all the pieces that we're adding, I can just see if things go how they're supposed to go, as in we're making sure every day that we're earning it, and we're getting better. We're not just practicing bad habits. We're training to be better. I know the final picture we'll be very proud of our team.
Yeah. Chidobe, you might agree with this. I think the hardest thing about being a coach is affecting the opposite side of the football from which you cut your teeth. Jeff Fisher was a defensive-minded coach back in the day. You probably weren't even born when he was around here coaching. But he did have a balance of influence on the offense that was obvious. Give us your thoughts about Brian Callahan, an offensive-minded coach, but yet one that has to obviously have some sort of relationship with guys like yourself on the defensive side of the football. What were your first thoughts?
Oh, for sure. I was blessed to have known Brian the past 3 years when I was in Cincinnati, and he always, took time to talk to the DBs, the linebackers about certain things that we're seeing because they want to put in a new play. Okay, yeah, if we're in the red zone and the X receiver does this route, are you looking for it, or whatever it is? There was a constant communication there, and that was really for the betterment of the team. Now, on this team as the head coach, I have not really seen Coach Callahan change at all. He's still very involved with every player on the roster. One thing I love about Coach Callahan, too, is he's going to let his coaches coach. He's going to let his players lead. And it's a trust. It's like a base level of trust of being a professional and being an elite athlete in this NFL. He gives you that respect, willingly. Now, if you mess up, obviously, and, or keep loafing or not showing effort, there's going to be some repercussions. But other than that, he does give the respect willingly and trust willingly. You'd have to lose it before you have to earn it. So that's what I really love about Coach Callahan.
We got about 30 seconds, Cheeto. Leave us with this. Your favorite thing about Nashville and the thing that Nashville needs to work on. Go.
Oh, man, the food. I enjoyed Cincinnati. Obviously, had some great years there, but the food in Nashville and the downtown, the energy is a real thing. You feel life when you go downtown, and when you're in the city. Nice. I just feel a lot of life surrounding me, a lot of things happening, business happening, people working hard, construction, people walking the streets, enjoying themselves, whatever it is. It's just a really good, energetic place. And one thing Nashville has to work on is these dang house prices, because I'm trying to find something good.
There you go.
God, dang, I missed the wave. I missed the wave already. Now everybody trying to cash out on their equity. Yep. They hitting me over the head right now.
That's awesome.
All right, before we go out the door, though, game day music. Because people are talking about the music you had coming in. What do you listen to on game day?
Right, no doubt.
Hey, man, I'll give y'all the full scope. So in the morning, it's gospel. In the morning, it's gospel. I slow it down. But then on the way to the game, I'm playing Nigerian music. I'm playing cultural music. I'm getting into that war mode. And when I'm just vibing, the Cali music will come on. The Cali music, because now I'm just vibing. Now I got to get loose. So that's kind of like how I progress through the day.
Yeah. Anyway.
Nice.
He's been fantastic,
I like it, Awuzie.
Chidobe, thank you for joining us, and we'll catch up to you soon.
Appreciate you.
Much love.
All right. Chidobe Awuzie, number 13. That's going to do it for us, B.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a great show talking about these organized team activities. Of course, the Vols and await the winner of the Commodores and Gators to see who they play tomorrow. A lot to talk about tomorrow.
No doubt. But as always, tighten up. Peace.